Well, hey guys, and welcome back to the channel this evening. This box, you know how we moved out here to the new place recently. This box from Knipex got delivered to my old address, and I didn't find it for a week of lovely rain. So let's hope this unboxing goes well. This is some new stuff from Knipex that I've kind of been excited about for a while. So we're going to pop this open tonight. I got a new one in this I think in the last couple weeks. Me a new little knife there, the MKC, the rocker. Anyway, kind of playing with that one. I got the leather sheath for it that goes in your pocket. I'm having a little problem with this MKC thing. I already hit their level 1 VIP in the first 3 months of buying stuff. And nobody knows how you get that, but I know it means I ordered a few knives. So anyway, let's pop this open and see what Knipex has for us this time. And no, the Band-Aid is not from the knife. The Band-Aid is from replacing a sink drain about 3 hours ago on one of those stainless sinks, and I guess that inside of that had gotten rubbed till it was about a razor blade. I went to clean it, and I mean just made a nice cut on my finger there. So anyway, those plumbing jobs never go the way I wish they would. Alright, well at least this stuff is wrapped in awesome plastic, so thank God for that. Otherwise we would be in a mess this evening. Alright, we got an informational deal. And yeah, this whole thing is, there is actual water droplets on the bag inside here still. And I've had this in the house for a couple of days waiting to do a video. This is their new Knipex storage line. So just go ahead and show you guys kind of what they've got going on. I mean, they've got all kinds of bags coming. I'm going to do my best to bug them to get as much of this stuff as I can to play with. I use Veto bags all the time, but I tell you what, I've always wanted Knipex to give me some of their bags, and so far they really haven't. And yes, they did send out this stuff. My chair is squeaking something terrible. They did send this stuff out for free. This is for me to take a look at and show you guys. So I'm sure most of you guys know we've been a Knipex ambassador now for several years, so one of my favorite companies to work with right there. So let's pop this open and see what we've got. Boy, that plastic really saved our bacon here. This is Zipper Tool Bags 2-pack. So there's two different sizes here. Wow, really long one. They have a 7.5 by 2 by 5 inch and a 14 by 2 by 4 3/4. So nice little Knipex branded bags. Feels like a really like Cordura or something material. Nice and heavy duty. Zippers and just like a plastic inside lining. So looks like it would be fine with wet stuff a lot, which is nice. So these both have the carabiners on the end, not for human support, obviously. They gotta print that on there, I guess. So little bag here. These do not have, well, this kind of has a little bit of a square bottom to it. You know, it actually sits out like that just a little bit. So you can kind of just sit these down. I guess if you wanted to store like wire nuts and stuff like that in one like this would be awesome. This would actually hold some wrenches and stuff if you wanted to probably. Or obviously more just miscellaneous, whatever you need to. Now what I do like are these little carabiners. They've got these on some of the other little bags that I use also. Just clip them right on the D-rings of your Veto bags and stuff like that, and you're all set. Of course, now, maybe we're going to be clipping these on our Knipex bags. We should say that, right? So let's pop this one open. The next bag in the line, I'm saving the biggest one for the last one. Pop this out and see what's in here. Okay, these look more like the bags that sit up. Stand-up tool bags, 3-pack. So they have a little 3-pack there. They're 8.5 by 7.5 by 3 inches. And they're kind of color-coded. They have red, yellow, and blue right there on the ends of the bags where the carabiners hook. And they're all hooked together, of course. So let's get that undone. These three are all the same size, just color-coded like that. They've got the Knipex deal right here on a rubber stamp thing. The bottom of these squares out nicely. Oh yeah, see, they're even wet. All the way inside there, they got wet on my porch. So these sit, well, with anything in them, they're going to sit pretty good. So I actually grabbed one of these off my Harbor Freight thing that's got a bunch of wire nuts, so I could kind of go ahead and dump them in one of these bags and start the organization off tonight. But yeah, so you can put whatever you need to in these bags. That actually holds quite a bit of stuff. And they'll sit upright like that, so you can just reach in there and grab what you need and go to work, whether it's pipe fittings or your electrical stuff here. 3 of those bags in that pack, and we are at this massive bag. This is a tool tote, 3-compartment tool tote with 25 pockets and pouches. All right, let's get into this. Tell you what, we may have to do some loadouts on this stuff once we figure out how we're going to use it and get it into our workflow. Okay, so this has a shoulder strap on it. It is a nicely padded shoulder strap right there too, nice and thick. Got the Knipex logo on there. Probably has it on the front of this bag too. Tool tote, 9K 0080-177. It's 10 1/4 by 8 5/8 by 16 1/8 tall. So pretty slick little deal there. Let's get it spread out. Boy, I tell you what, they really crunch them down into a box. But this has a rubber bottom on it with some little grippy feet right here. Little really pointed little grip feet. Got the Knipex logo on that side. Kind of open tool storage right here in the middle, just wide open. Has little elastic loops here along the edges where you could put various items. If I can actually get a brand new loop to work for me. Boy, when you get a finger hurt, it's just aggravating, especially when it's that one. Yeah, so you can do that sort of thing, give you an idea. You can put stuff all along both sides in here, your screwdrivers, stuff like that. It has more straps like that right here, only this is just a huge one. So you could put, if you were standing up some large tools, like a big pair of Cobras or something like that, you could stand that all the way up in here, you know, and have it down in the bag. One big loop here, 2 loops down below that. So you could have a couple tools with the handles up through here. The front here also has those spandex loops on it, elastic loops, whatever you want to call them. It's got them out here too. So when your tools are sitting down in these pockets, they're going to also be in these stretchy loops. So that's pretty cool. Has a little D-ring right here on the side, so that'd be handy if you wanted to put any of your little parts bags on here. You could just clip them on and have them right along with you. Or, of course, throw them right in the middle. But got a tape deal here for your electrical tape, your Teflon, anything like that that you're carrying along with you. And, of course, pouches here in the front, too. Thing has pouches all the way around and plenty of nice down inside storage. Man, I kind of like this. This is a slick little deal. I use my open top Vitos a lot, so I like being able to just see what I'm grabbing. Like some of my TP bags, even with just the front open all the time, or the ones, I think it's maybe the LC or something like that doesn't have the flap on the front. You just see your tools, grab them right out. I like that design quite a bit. It's got a handle right here, and if you don't need the carry strap, it just unclips right there, and now you can grab your tool tote just like that. So once this is loaded out and actually sits out of a box for a little bit, this will be a nice little bag right here, I think. What do you guys think of the Knipex bag sets that they're coming out with? They have quite a little product line here with backpacks and everything else. Check that one out right there on the back. Isn't that slick right there? A lot of this stuff, you can even see they've got their rolls that have the wrenches on the front of them and everything to see there. I kind of like where they're going with this. Hopefully they keep going and I can get a hold of a lot more of these. That would be awesome to me. So, thank you guys for being here, checking out a Knipex video with me this evening. These are cool. I've been bugging them about this for a long time to get me some of these, and I finally have them. So you're going to see these more and more. Hopefully we can get some shorts out showing some tools in these and how we're using them. And should we go do another walkthrough on the house that I did a walkthrough on the other day on a short to kind of show you guys what I was up to? We actually will be done with that house tomorrow, I believe. So I might do a quick little walkthrough and show you guys how that ended up and what all we did for those folks. And then we have to start one across the street because neighbors talk and you end up working for everybody. And that's why we haven't advertised in a lot of years now. Thank you guys. We'll see you on the next one.